Unfortunately, I think we've reached a time in our lives where we have truly forgotten how much of a problem pre-FanDuel Calvin Ridley used to be. His breakout year was in 2020, where guys like Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Devontae Adams, the true Picassos of route running, were dominating the league. But the truth was, Calvin Ridley was just as artistic, just as difficult to guard one-on-one as the other top guys. His combination of speed and twitchiness made him one of the best separators in football. Shout out to Samuel Gold on YouTube for the footage, but we're talking about a guy that was not only respected for his long speed, but also had the ability to change direction on a dime. He could tell a story so easily, get a defensive back to flip his hips the complete wrong way, and have him turned around so fast. I mean, the amount of times he had defensive backs looking the wrong way. Not only did his traits give him an advantage, but he understood leverage so damn well. He knew exactly when and where to break a route off. He knew what little adjustments he could make to a route to get as many yards as he could possible. Here, we're going to see him start about 2 or 3 yards away from the hash mark. He's going to begin his route slightly high step and start to fade closer to the hash. And as he gets to about the 4 or 5 yard mark away from the DB, completely breaks it off with no wasted movement. And you saw the DB have his back turned the complete wrong way again. This route was also disgusting. He's going to accelerate so fast off the line, and the defensive back's going to be forced to respect anything deep. But with long strides, he's going to cut back inside. And as soon as he recognizes the defensive back trying to come over top, he's going to plant that right foot and break right back out again. I mean, you just have no chance to guard that whatsoever. What he also did extremely well and on a consistent basis was, as he's breaking these routes out, he doesn't just keep it flat and give the DB an opportunity to come back down. He always breaks back toward the ball. He never gives his defensive back an opportunity to come and break this up. It's always back toward the football, back to where he came from. This is another great example of that. It is so subtle. The movements are slight, but really could be the difference between a catch and a breakup. He's going to run an out short of this DB. He's about linear with the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. But once I replay the clip, you'll see his momentum is beginning to come back toward the football, and he ends up sliding into it, and he doesn't allow the DB, who really broke on it well, to get his hands between his body and the ball. And all of these reps have been against zone coverage. I'm sure you can imagine how it goes for DBs in reps like this, pure one-on-one man coverage. He just takes 2 to 3 steps at the top of his break and explodes. The acceleration, it's unfair. I mean, look at all the space. And this rep right here might be one of my favorite from a receiver. He smokes the DB off the line with the diamond release, catches the ball in stride, and you would think the safety is going to come down and absolutely murder him as he makes this catch. But somehow, he's able to grab it, have the wherewithal to sidestep the safety, and then he's off to the races. Like I said, this guy used to be able to cut on a dime. I mean, like, make people miss in a phone booth type of cut. If you didn't get hands on him at the line of scrimmage and man-to-man and he was running a crossing route, goodbye. This really was his bread and butter. Just inside release, crossing route, goodbye. And, of course, the twitchiness just also